growing up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, it wasn't that many choices of doing things. So you had to basically have a strong mindset of certain things you had to do because you either play ball or just get a job. I first started playing organized football once I was around the age of 9 or 10. I went to Scotlandville Magnet High School in Baton Rouge, and I basically played linebacker, safety, kicker. So I went to linebacker, and that's where I felt my home at. Number 1 in the state, number 3 in the nation for sacks. I had 32 sacks in one season, and I still wasn't getting looked at because it was my height thing. They was always talking about you too short to do this. You can't play linebacker. You gotta be 6 foot this or 6 foot that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Just wait. I'm gonna be MVP of this season. And I was number 1 all conference, my first team all Metro, and I also got invited to an All-American game my senior year. Then I remember having offers from Troy, Alcorn. I was getting looked at by LSU, Mississippi State, ULM, and Memphis. And I got my ACT scores back. I was going to end up going to Troy, but when I got them back, it was lower than what I thought it was. So I was like, I knew I had to go the NAIA route, or a junior college route. And I remember talking to Coach Carter, and he was like, man, I believe you're way better than, a low school, and man, I can get you out. When I came out here, I'm like, dang, it's a different scenery than everything else, but I'm out here. But when I knew I was gonna have to be a man because you ain't got your mama with you, none of your parents, you out here on your own, you gotta pay your own bills, you gotta wash your own clothes, cook your own food, make you a man. Friends that died while I'm out here, and just not having the money to get a plane ticket to go back, or missing birthdays, and when things go wrong with them, I gotta hear over the phone, like, oh, your mom in the hospital, or this happened to your brother, or anything. So it's very hard to sit 6 months without seeing your parents. I'm a sophomore, and I'm having like 9 sacks and a couple tackles, and I'm balling out. God does things for a reason. He sent me back for a reason because he got something bigger coming for me. I might have said that is for a major comeback. So I feel like he's got a blessing waiting upon me. So I'm just taking it, being humble, and he's just testing me to see how strong my mindset gonna be. If I'm really gonna break and say, man, forget I can't do it because I ain't getting no offer because it's the end of the season, or you gonna see if I'm gonna still hold my favorite thing in him, live on and keep going, and wait for that scholarship.